bruh, this fucking Boruto episode, my guys. Look, you already know I've been on the wave of Boruto. I've dropped tons of reviews on here. But look, if y'all ain't with the Boruto wave before this, but now you are, I get it. Get with the wave. Boruto is going nothing but up from here, and we're going to talk about why it is. I've been reading the manga as well, every chapter, so I've definitely been caught up on that shit for a while. I've just been on the Boruto wave, you know what I mean? And I'm really happy to see a lot of people hopping on the Boruto bandwagon, out of the Boruto train, after such an amazing fight. Like, this fight is animated a lot better than even some fights from Naruto Shippuden. If not, a lot of fights from Naruto Shippuden. Like, Boruto really just does it when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. That's something that Shippuden didn't really do much, you know what I mean? Boruto has got amazing hand-to-hand combat. I think that's why Naruto Shippuden people love the Kakashi versus Obito fight, because that's what the hand-to-hand combat was. That shit was clean, dude. Oh my god, if you guys were hyped, the like button down below, guys. Subscribe. Oh my god, dude. What sucks is I did do a live reaction to this, but YouTube took it down. So I know I promised you guys I'd do live reactions when it came to the My Hero reviews and just anime reviews in general. I'm still finding ways to do it in. I'm gonna ask. I have some friends that do them now, and they don't get them taken down. I'm probably gonna hit them up, see what their method is, kind of figure it out, you know what I mean? But wow, this Boruto episode is insane, dude. From the get-go, 2 minutes in, these niggas start fighting, bro. I was losing it. It really, I think the best thing that I could probably quote myself on this is it took the best parts of nostalgia and it reminded us what a great series that Boruto is, dude. For a lot of people that just didn't watch the series before because they thought this shit was whack after watching 5 episodes, or for like people like me that just watched it every week because you just absolutely are a diehard Naruto fan, and you would just keep watching and keep watching and keep watching and just keep watching, and you'd keep watching, and you're like, okay, cool, something cool is about to happen, because I know Chunin exams is lit, and Momoshiki arc is lit, so you know this shit about to be lit. And then even, of course, they start animating this shit in the manga, with talking more about the Jogan and Boruto's seal and Kawaki's seal, because Kawaki's in the manga. I'll probably bring you guys, you know what, if this video gets 150 likes, I'll bring you guys manga reviews. I think I'll bring them regardless, but I like to see the support on this video, you know what I mean? But even that, they talked about the Jogan as well, very vaguely though. It was so vague. Momoshiki was talking about it. He was saying though, like, you are gifted by a power from the Otsutsuki's Boruto's eye, the Jogan, right? And he was talking about how this eye is going to, you know, perceive his destiny. It's going to show where Boruto's life is going to be. And maybe this is some type of vague hint on what's going to happen in the future, much that 4 or 5 years down the line, because 4 or 5 years down the line, we know in episode 1 of Boruto, the whole village is destroyed, Naruto and Sasuke are potentially deceased, who knows that they're after just MIA, they're missing, and it's just Boruto grown up at 16 years old, versus Kawaki at 16 years old, I think they're the same age, so just older up, you know what I mean? And it kind of seemed like it was hinting towards that, and I was like, bruh, this shit's getting lit, because I love talking about Boruto's eye, the Jogan. They talked about it a lot in the manga, but I just love talking about it more. It's such a cool concept. It's another dojutsu, so I'm really looking forward to it. This fight was animated insane. You had Naruto and Sasuke pull up on that bitch, Momoshiki. Oh my god. You know they were giving this nigga the dick, bro. When they're all like, Sasuke, let's get this nigga, bro. And they just go to town on him, bro. Put that shit up. This nigga Sasuke was sauced. He was riding on that blade. You saw that shit? He did a kickflip off that blade. Dog, that shit was clean, dude. Oh my god. It's like the cool ass moments where you saw Goku riding on Kefla's beam, whatever it was, his Kamehameha. That shit was raw. Oh my god, dude. Now we got fucking Sasuke. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I don't even have any words. I'm gonna keep reacting to this. My words, I'm sorry, not a proper review. My words in this are gonna be difficult. As a long-time Naruto fan, 15 years now, bro. This shit is so good. And the arcs in Boruto have not been bad by any means. For those of you that have not watched, I would start from the beginning. The beginning arc pacing is a lot slow. It's kind of annoying. But once it picks up with the Nui, that shit is heat. You had the Mist arc, that shit was heat. You had the Chunin exams arc, that shit was heat. You had the Sarada arc, That also is kind of like the first arc, with the pacing for it was a little slow, but once it picked up, that shit was heat. Bro, Boruto been heat, dog. I am with it. I'm 100% with it, dog. Oh my god, it was just so good. You had the OG moves even come up where they used Sasuke used the Shadow Shuriken, and it was used in two ways, right? One way where Sasuke used it, where Naruto was used as a Shadow Clone, you know, the same way they use it on Zabuza, the exact same on-paper way they use it on Zabuza, right? And Sasuke threw the Shadow Shurikens. He threw multiple of them as well, with like tethered lightning on it, but Sasuke threw it, right? And what's really cool about it is Naruto was in one of them using the chakra cloak of the nine-tailed fox, and he was beating up that nigga Momoshiki, right? And I think it was even cooler. That was cool. That was a big nostalgic feel, right? Big nostalgic feels good. What was even cooler than it is when Naruto throws a Rasen Shuriken, and it's reversed. Sasuke was shadow cloned as that Rasen Shuriken, bro. And oh my god! Dog, Sasuke was in the shadow clone of that Rasen Shuriken. That nigga pulls up, bro. He jabs that nigga Momoshiki. He uses Rinne Sharingan. He teleports. Oh my god, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just losing my mind. I'm so hurt my live reaction was not caught. I was genuinely blown away by this. I went into it knowing it's going to be good. I did a movie review of this when the movie first dropped. I did a movie review of this. I own the movie on DVD, dog. I did a movie review. I'll leave that in the description if you want to go see my first initial thoughts, movie comparison to the episode. I'll probably make a video about that, of differences compared to the review and the actual movie. I'll probably do that somewhere this week, probably about Saturday or Sunday. Wow, dude, there's definitely a lot of differences, a few differences. Like I think, if I'm not mistaken, when Sasuke actually threw up the blade and Naruto caught it instead or some shit like that, that shit was cool. You also had how the fight started off. That shit was also different from episode to anime. They were both on each corner of Momoshiki in the episode, but in the movie, Momoshiki, obviously with a very different design. I didn't like that design. He looked like a disgusting mongrel. This Momoshiki design is god tier. I did not like that Boruto movie Momoshiki design. I wasn't wild about it. But in the Momoshiki movie, he stopped with both of his hands, and Naruto and Sasuke were in front of him. Versus in the episode, they were side by side, and he stopped them with both hands side by side. So little differences like that I'll probably talk about in an actual video. But there was just a lot of things I could discuss here. Again, to talk about that again, the Shadow Shuriken thing was really fucking cool. The animation was insane, dog. It actually was. You can see it. Every glimpse of Momoshiki's angry face, I think, was definitely animated to such high extent. It was insane. It was so insane. I think even to this day, Sasuke, like, doing a kickflip off that light purple lightning blade, bro, that shit was so clean. It was to the point where Sasuke threw a kunai at Momoshiki to distract him so Boruto and Naruto could power up that shuriken. Sasuke literally threw a kunai at him, teleported, got the lightning blade, or the Chidori that he had, and what he did is while the kunai blade was stabbed, while Momoshiki was holding the kunai blade, and Sasuke was about to attack him with the Chidori, he swapped places with the actual jutsu Chidori in the kunai. So then his hand was empty, then holding the kunai and the lightning blade. It's almost like Rasen Shuriken. He threw the lightning blade, it almost looked like, or I keep calling it a lightning blade to piss people off. It almost looked like it almost looked like it was thrown, kind of like Rasen Shuriken, but it was teleported to where it became its own object. At that point, the Chidori, and it flew at his face. That shit was insane. Also, god tier cameo. It was really weird when they talked about that it was vanishing due to his lightning styled chakra, when in the movie they talked about that only happens at vanishing because of his wind style chakra. So, and then I also looked at some comparisons to other dubs and people subbing in and stuff like that, and it was really weird because like they didn't, like, some websites mentioned, I know Crunchyroll, obviously the official ones, Crunchyroll Funimation, actually mentioned the lightning style, but in other websites they mentioned the wind style. It was really weird. Don't know if it was a translation error or not. It was actually really weird. I'm assuming that we should just trust the officials for now, Crunchyroll Funimation, and just go with the flow that they said lightning style is abnormality of the lightning style is the reason why the shit vanishes. I'm just like, I thought it was the wind. I thought it was the wind, but sure, dude, sure. Not even to mention as well, fucking Boruto popped off here. His vanishing Rasengan, sorry. Naruto got to witness it with his own eyes now, And it almost seems like as the days go on, Naruto has been really underestimating his son and how strong he is. And he really has, because us, the viewers watching Boruto from episode 1 to episode now 65, Boruto has actually shown to be and be proven to be a really formidable foe, a very strong opponent when it comes to everybody else around his age and his class. Because remember, original Naruto, Naruto compared to a ton of other students, he was about a mid-tier, you know what I mean? He was about a mid-tier, and then a Chunin exam started coming around. He's about low mid-tier, about, I'd say low mid, around there, and then a Chunin exam started coming around, and we started to see Naruto's glow, and Naruto beat Kiba. He beat, I think, his biggest feat still when he was a kid was Neji, so that shit was huge. Even Gaara, but not much knew about that, so kind of things like that, except Boruto was already a genius, you know what I mean? Boruto was already a genius off the get-go. Naruto had the fox that helped him out a lot, and also gifted with an unlimited amount of chakra. Boruto was a genius, a straight-up genius, so gotta give a shout out to that, I'm not gonna lie. But that final fight, dude, Boruto throwing that massive Rasengan at Momoshiki, animated beautifully, dude. I still think better design Momoshiki in the anime, so much better. Really does have the feeling of an actual evil villain versus the movie Momoshiki looks like every movie character. If you've seen the Naruto movies, every movie villain looks like that movie Momoshiki. Every single one looks like it, where they make him look like beastly. Like, you remember Naruto, he was saving the prince and the prince's dad, and he had the lion and the dude with the arch and bow. There was a massive gorilla-esque beast man in there, so they always made the movie guys gorilla-esque beast body shape. So I like this new Momoshiki, and then you see Momoshiki before in his dying words lets Boruto know that his destiny is sealed. He has the gifted power of the Otsutsuki in that eye. The Jogan, obviously, of course, have not actually ever talked about it in the anime, but to me, you guys know it's called the Jogan. A lot of people don't call it the Tensegan. It's not. It's the Jogan. And not to mention as well that this is going to be his destiny coming to this eye, and it will bring him a ton of conflicts. So I'm looking very forward to that, because I kind of know what's going to be happening, but at the same time as well, I like to see it all happen in fruition. But that's really going to be it, of course, for the review, guys. If you enjoyed, hit that like button down below. Again, 150 likes, guys, and I'll bring you guys that video. Thank you so much. I have a lot of content out this week. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.